night ink stream tonight because gonna be working a lot next week. Gonna try to do a little stream tomorrow too for Father's Day. Gonna kick back tomorrow. Now I'm having a beer, little Einstock. Happy Father's Day, everybody! All the fathers out there. A little wee heavy. Let's see here. I'll start doing the Elrician. Let's see. I want to work on. I'll start working on this maybe a little bit right here. So we got some weird stuff going on right here. Some ear action right there. Maybe we'll have an arm coming out of here like that on the ground. Yeah. And this knight coming out right there like that. Something like that. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Happy Father's Day. Cheers, cheers, cheers. A little bit of wee heavy. Got some comic book reviews coming. Just did a few of those. Got the Punisher. A little bit of this and that. A sword right there. You'll have it broken like Conan style. How you doing there, Sammy T? Thanks for stopping by. We're doing okay. All right. Got a little bit of rib cage coming like that. It's crazy because like if you draw things too small from like far away, you can barely see it. You know, it's kind of like, what's the point? You know, especially when you zoom out. I was thinking about making some prints of my art. You know, and maybe doing like black and white, just kind of checking it out and see what works. And then I wanted to color it like kind of retro style colors, you know. See how that works out. So I got this new program, man. It's pretty cool. We could kind of make art look kind of distressed and retro. I was thinking about doing it maybe like with a piece like this. Some of the pulpy characters, maybe doing some prints for fun. I don't know if that's something people would like. Something to think about, though. Right. Hey, what's up, Bancroft? How you doing, buddy? Thanks for stopping by, man. Yeah, I got this new that True Grit program. I don't know if you ever heard of it. I know the guy that created it's from your neck of the woods. I think his name's Blitz Cadet on Instagram. He used to draw. He used to do some of the Goon comics with Eric Powell. I think he went off and made a Tank Girl, and then he went off and created his own company called True Grit. They do the texture supplies. But yeah, it's to make like the old school like retro looked comic books. It's got like coffee stains in it, pulp looking paper, things like that. They have a bunch of stuff on there. But I got like their I got one of their packs today, so I'm gonna be putting some of that with on my Hell War book that's coming out, and I plan on going to print the book next month. Just working on some dialogue right now with the editor, and yeah, plan on probably just putting the order out on my birthday, which is in a month. Let's see, July 11th, 7-Eleven. Thanks everybody for stopping by. A lot of you guys are up pretty late tonight, or at least maybe you're on the other side of the pond or something. I've been drawing this Elric piece for a while. This is Elric, kind of like around the time when he leaves Melnibone, and he becomes like a pirate type. It's pretty much like kind of loosely based on the pirate story. He's definitely not in power at this point, but this isn't a canonical piece. I wanted to just do something for fun. But I was thinking about doing some more canonical pieces for like Conan and maybe Elric. For sure, Conan, maybe Solomon Kane. Just like taking these scenes out of the stories. I just want to draw them. I think it would be fun. So it's like kind of like a bucket list thing. So, but he's got the white wolf action going. So, giving him kind of like a wolf pelt right here. I thought that might be kind of cool. So along those lines. But happy Father's Day if you're still there, Mike. I got some books from you too, man. Got a couple of them. Can't wait to review them. Get into that Fractured Echo and then the new Lucent book. Yes, sir. We got that. Let's see. Father's Day here is September for some reason. Oh yeah, I'm sure I will like you, man. I can't wait. And then Fractured Echo looks sick, bro. It reminded me of like Event Horizon and Dead Space. It's like, ooh, it's great. I remember when Homeboy like did the campaign, when he launched on your show. He ended up putting up a lot of his own money for it. He's really passionate about it, man. It's awesome. Can't wait to read it. Yeah, the Rod Looper. Yeah, two, right? Yeah, you're right. It's two Rod Looper books, huh? 100%. He's a nice guy. That's what's up, bro. We got to do what a lot of those cats are doing, like move to other countries and try to take on some artwork, man. That'd be awesome. Like, move to like Philippines or something, or Brazil, or Mexico. That'd be freaking cool. I was just looking at like the conversion rate, Hey, what's up, Apex? How you doing there, man? I wish I was a Metal King. Not anymore. Maybe like never. Yeah. Maybe one day. Be like a redemption story. Cheers, guys. This stuff's pretty good. Cheers, Big Ears. Bancroft knows what that's from, huh? Boy, our boy Banna. I was talking about him the other night, I stream during the day now. I miss the night streams though, man. There's just more people. Whatchamacallit, Eric Bana, dude, he just like disappeared. He did a few movies and was gone. He did like Troy and Hulk and took a break. Then he did like Deliver Us from Evil. That movie was pretty dope. And he was just gone. But the new show that he's on right now, over the past year, Untamed, that show is really good. He's like a special parks and recreation homicide detective. Yeah, Chopper Reed. Yeah, he's great in that show. It's on Netflix, and hard recommend. Sam Neill's in there too. So if you guys ever get around to watching Untamed, I highly recommend it. If you're into like Yellowstone and shit like that. Right now I'm watching Dark Winds, that Native American show, the Indian show, and it's funny because it's almost like they were watching Longmire, and they got the Indian from Longmire, that the sheriff that worked on the reservation, and they're like, let's do a whole show with him. That's pretty much what they did. Forgot what his name is. It's like Zach McLaren. That's his name. He's also in Bone Tomahawk. He's a short Native American dude, but he looks like a badass. But this show takes place in the 70s, and it's actually produced by Robert Redford and J.R.R. Martin. Yeah, George R.R. Martin. Sorry, from not Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones. But it takes place in the 70s. It's called Dark Winds, and it's about these Indian cops that are on the largest Navajo reservation. It's the largest reservation in the world. It's like 27,000 square miles, and there's all kinds of crazy shit going on. But let's see here. Bancroft. I used to see him driving around in the muscle cars. He probably got sick of Hollywood. No shit. Yeah, I could see that, dude. He probably got sick of it, needed a break. Sometimes those dudes need like inspiration too. Like Daniel Day-Lewis. Some artists are like that. Same thing with music. Like they have to find it like real inspiration. For them it's harder than us, man. Like we get tapped out sometimes, but like some of those some I think with musicians and actors, they really get tapped out, bro, and they gotta disappear for a while, and really like find the knack, the itch to do it again. Because I don't know, I think it maybe takes a lot out of them or something. I don't know what it is. But yeah, he's great in the Hulk. Thought he was great. In retrospect, he was the best Banner, dude. He really was the best Bruce Banner, I thought. And then he's great in Troy. And Deliver Us from Evil. I don't know if you guys seen that. That movie was fucking dope. It's like The Exorcist meets like, I don't know, maybe a little bit of Seven, a little bit of Black Hawk Down, or maybe Hurt Locker. No one really watched that one though. But yeah, I think I told you I'm gonna go see Robin Hood tomorrow, bro. I already got my tickets. The Death of Robin Hood. I'm gonna do a review too. I look like Chopper right now, Bancroft. I kind of look like that motherfucker a little bit. Let's see, Bancroft. I think if you're a normal person, you probably just don't fit in well. Over there, over there. Okay, yeah, yeah, that makes sense. Because he was just like a mechanic, I think. If I'm not mistaken, Bana. That's why, dude, he's great in that. He's kind of like low key coming back. That show, Untamed. He's really good in there, and there's like this thing going on. Like, I don't know if you watched it, but like in the first few episodes, it's great. I hope to make more. It brought back memories too, because when I was a kid, I used to go to Yosemite with my uncle and my cousins, and there's a homicide in the story, and he has to kind of solve it, and there's a bunch of stuff going on with him and his ex-wife, and he's an alcoholic, and it's great. It's like Longmire, and same thing with Dark Winds. That show's cool too. Yeah. So I'm listening to the ELRIC audiobooks. I don't really have time to read them, so I've been doing that. ELRIC's pretty cool, man. Yeah, and I figured I'd do ELRIC June Doom. Yep. Some big lips right there on her. It's like a T-Rex and a gremlin, lady gremlin. Let's see. Let's see here. Hey, how's it going over there? Sorry, I can't pronounce your name. Bancroft. I've considered listening to ELRIC. I need to finish the Ender books first, though. Yeah, the only like, because I just look for it on YouTube, and it's like one of the readings is pretty good. It's a dude. He's got a bunch of keyboards in the background and shit. It's okay, and then like the other ones are an Australian guy reading it. He's speaking kind of low, so you can't. It's kind of hard to hear him. But the books are great. They're like Conan. He's like Conan, but inverted. So he's calling on these demons to help him, and he needs a sword. I'm sure you've heard about it, but yeah, highly recommend ELRIC for sure. He's definitely not Conan though. Definitely not Conan, but you could tell he's inspired by Conan and kind of inverted. Yeah, Conan's still, for me, the goat. Conan's in for that sword and sorcery anyway. Yeah, tons of ELRIC art, right? And he's always wearing that badass like metal armor. And that was the thing. I didn't want to draw him with that on, so I was just trying to like kind of make some eclectic armor. Because in the second story, without spoiling too much, he kind of goes on like this quest, and he's like a kind of like a mercenary pirate. He's just trying to survive and like live and trying to understand like humanity a little bit. And yeah, he's not wearing that armor or nothing like that. But I'm definitely gonna draw him with that armor sometime. But in here, I just kind of was looking at the book and took some inspiration and kind of added my own stuff, like most people do. And give him like the fur coat and some knee highs or thigh highs, some coins and some pouches and purses and shit, bag or change purse, belts. Give him like a little headband with some dragon teeth, because his race are like descendants of dragons. Without spoiling too much, the Melniboneans. So I figured I'll put some fucking dragon teeth on there. And then having him fight some monsters from a few of the books right here. It's nice being able to stay up on a Saturday. Normally I got to go to bed. This weekend and next weekend I get the weekend off. Like only time this year, pretty much. Some scales on this one. So this is like a race in one of the stories that are basically reptilian like race that has stork legs, and they run around and they're guarding like this old empire that civilization, or at least like remnants of, that Elric has to go and investigate, I think in the second or third book. But yeah. We got that. Yeah, I can't wait for Bancroft's that new Lucent book you're gonna be putting out with the wizard and then the Viking or the Nordic guy. I don't want to say Nordic, but Scandinavian, I guess. That shit looks cool, man. Boom. Yes, Tempest Born. That'll be awesome. And these things have these clubs, from what I remember, with crystal spikes sticking out of them. Nordic is right. Yeah, pre-Viking. Well, it's funny now because when you say Nordics, everyone thinks that they're the aliens now. Even though that's like, it means Scandinavian too. Like, so I always used to say Nordic. Like I use that a lot. Like for the past 20 years. But now, like, oh, the aliens. I'm like, no, the Scandinavians. Or the Norse. You say Norse, and then you're good, right? Got these crystals right here. Yeah, they were having a big old meeting with Trump, right? That was all AI, from what I heard. What's up, awesome one? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by, guys. You guys are awesome. Feels great to be out drawing late at night. It's different than drawing during the day. The day's cool too, but yeah, the night's a little funner. I have to find a way to, at least during the week, maybe I can do more nighttime stream draws. because eventually a lot of these pieces I'm doing, I'm going to sell them. I'm going to turn them into prints. I'll do a whole bunch of stuff. Do a bunch of experiments, see if anything works. Okay, let's do some wood grain right there. I hope that Robin Hood movie's badass. I heard that the first hour of the movie is like really action packed and intense, and then it gets kind of slow after that part. But I'm okay with that. I also want to watch the Robin and Marion movie with Sean Connery, and I still haven't seen that. This dude Matt on Twitter was telling me about it. Like, oh man, I was supposed to watch that like a few years ago. Got Robert Shaw in it too. Oh, your AI too, awesome one, 42. No. Um. Nails in there. Let's see here. Let's see here. What's up, Mo Biggs? How you doing, man? How you doing, brother? Mo, you get up at 3 a.m., 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah. Head to bed pretty soon. Yeah, I gotta. Let's see here. I'm gonna be drawing at least for another half an hour. But yeah, I'm gonna probably be making some bacon in the morning before I go watch. I'm gonna go watch Robin Hood in the morning. I got like 11 a.m. I already bought my tickets. See, I like to go buy my tickets and pick out my seats. You know, I like those assigned seats are awesome. And I like to see what movie auditorium it's in because some of the auditoriums don't have good seats. When I went to see He-Man, the seats were like at an angle like that, so you're like sitting on like one butt cheek and like lifted up in the air, and then the AC was broken in there. So I was like, oh my god! So I was like, my spine was all janked up, and then it was hot. I'm trying to enjoy the movie. And then I went to the same place. I went to see Nosferatu, and then they had a bunch of the lights on in there, and I'm trying to get scared and like can't. I'm like, oh, dude, this is a Robert Eggers movie, man. Like you're fucking it up. So now I go there, buy the tickets early, pick out my seats, make sure it's a decent auditorium. You know, it's funny. For sure, Bancroft. It's always nice seeing you, man. Thanks for everything, brother. I do appreciate it. And yeah, gonna be sending Hell War off to the printers in a month. We're gonna be hitting that November fulfillment deadline. So right now I'm just we're at the book's getting funnier and funnier actually. So I've been adding a lot of dialogue. Wrote a bunch, took a bunch out, writing more, putting new stuff in. So And Taco Bell's won't be seeing any theater movies quite for a while. Oh, okay. Yeah, the only reason I go to the movies is because it's $5. It's a $5 movie, you know. So I can see any movie for $5 pretty much. Can't beat that, right? $5. There's spikes in there. Oh yeah, that sucks, man. Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, it won't be like that forever, man. Things. You get your ups, you get your downs, you know, and then things will get better, you know. It's it's kind of a tough time right now. Let's see here. I'll work on the feet right there. And these monsters have like these stork-like feet. So I was trying to nail that down a little bit. Let's see. There's that. Let's see. I don't know what book or video I read or saw, but they mentioned a matte artist. Hmm. A matte artist, huh? What's up, Omer? How you doing, man? Well, I'm BATT MURK, but my real name's Matt. And I'm an artist. But I doubt they're mentioning me. I do declare. Unless there's two of you. I wonder who it was. I wonder who a movie you said. I mean, there's a lot of Matt Burks out there. There's like I think there's 3 on YouTube, and like two of them are musicians. That's why I went with BATT MURK, because there's so many Matt Burks out there. It's like John Smith, you know. It's a new John Smith. When I was a kid, I thought I was the only one. You grow up, it's like, damn, everyone's got your name. What the hell? Turn around. Everyone says, what? What? Everyone. Put some scales on this guy. Or this hag. This reptilian woman right here. I mentioned you the other day and was saying you were a pretty awesome dude. Oh, thanks, man. So are you. Comic book or YouTube video, huh? Oh, that's wild. Let's see here. These things are kind of tricky. But yeah, I hope that movie's good, man. I don't. You guys ever been to Chili's restaurant before? You ever ate at Chili's? I haven't been there in years. I used to go there all the time and get like a. Me and the wife went there and get the frozen margarita. Yeah, okay. They did have an amazing barbecue brisket sandwich. Not anymore. I used to go there and get the Cajun ribeye, man. And guess what? Not anymore. They don't got it. I did go about a year ago with my buddy, but I had not gone in like 10 years. Me and my wife used to go all the time. And they had a ton of different like chicken strips and stuff like that. But I'm gonna go tomorrow. Wife's taking me out for the Father's Day, so I'm excited. I get to go see Robin Hood and do that. Wake up and have some bacon. Probably go see my in-law for a little bit. Then I'm gonna come home and probably drink some beer and maybe draw a little bit. For me, that's a win. That's a cool day, you know. It's not too crazy, you know what I mean? Not too crazy of a day. I don't. I That's what I like, you know. Low profile, man. Keep it low pro. Keep it low pro. Let's see here. Let's see here. Boom, 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 boom. Awesome 142. I usually get a burger at Chili's. Are you 42 years old? I don't want to age you out, but I'm just saying because I'm 42. I'm gonna be 43 in like 2 weeks. Uh, Omer Glitch says Chili's used to be great. Mo Big says cats moving to other countries. Just reminded me of the time Bancroft sent poor Nugget off to Haitian vacation. Ooh, that's fucked up. Mo Big says, well, I'm heading off to bed. Later, everybody. Later, Mo. It was a good seeing you, man. Cheers, buddy. Awesome one says, Bancroft eats cat. Don't tell Angela. Homer Glitch. Same. At Angela, I just stick to the burger at Chili's. Right on, Mo. Later, Biggs. 42, the meaning of anything and everything. Okay. That's what my dad said. Something similar to that. He said, you know everything and you know nothing. I'm like, what are you talking about? I was talking about that the other day, but I'll probably bring it up again and again. He was onto something with that. You know everything and you know nothing. Now I understand what he's talking about. I'm gonna sleep in a little bit. Like for me, sleeping in is like 5 hours. You know, I only sleep like supposed to get more sleep. It's amazing how much like if you're like eating like dieting a little bit and fasting and maybe doing a little bit of walking, you know, it's amazing how much weight you'll lose just if you sleep in like 7 hours with those things, you know. And I don't do it. I do not sleep. Omer Glitch, we were talking about the Will Studio was in some low budget movies that are on Netflix. Oh no shit. He said the director's name was Matt and his friend. Oh, okay. That's me. I'm great with knowledge, unsure how to apply it. It's hard to come up with like a cool saying, like something like a worthy piece of knowledge. I don't really have anything like that. I say roll the bones to know your role, and that means like take a chance on yourself. I made that up. That was like my thing I used a lot. The whole roll your bones thing with different like religions and whatnot, they will do that, those games. And just kind of rhymed a little bit with an actual something, someone's role in life, and rolling, the physical act of rolling the dice, meaning taking a chance on yourself. See here. I'm retarded, says Homer Glitch. No, you're not. I'm retarded. I was watching that movie, Weapons. Have you guys seen Weapons? The movie's pretty crazy. Let's see. I'm gonna probably have to change this a little bit. There we go. Then I'm gonna have to do something like this over here. Do something. I'm gonna have to fix that later. Let's do some solids right here like that. You gotta hope. Put some of these in there. Yeah, we'll put some gore in there later too to help put that out. All right. Almost time for another beer, actually. These things just go down smooth too, man. You only want to drink like 2 of them though, because they're little grenades. They got 8%. But man, they're rich. You guys read any new comics lately? Any good stuff? I got in a gang of books this week. I also got a. Oh, sorry. Let's see here. Oh my God, it's the movies were a trilogy. The first one was called Ninjas vs. Zombies. The second one was called Ninjas vs. Monsters. And the last one was Ninjas vs. Werewolves. The creator also made comics. That's fucking dope, dude. I would watch that. Let's see. I play retard on YouTube. What beer are you drinking? Oh, I'm drinking Einstock Wee Heavy. This is my favorite beer. It's an Icelandic brewery, but now I think they brew them in Colorado just to kind of get them over here. But this is Viking, Viking Scottish beer. So think like Thor mixed with William Wallace, and you put it together, you got the plaid shit, And the style is called Wee Heavy. So, and that there's a bunch of different Wee Heavies out there. Got drip some water in my drawing. Whoops. That's okay. But yeah, it's really good. They sell them everywhere now. But look, they have 4 different flavors. Einstock. Yeah, this one's. They used to just brew them in Iceland only, but this one is brewed by Einstock Beer Company, Stratford, Connecticut. So they're brewing it up in Connecticut now. Probably is that they always have to do that. I was listening to biking music all day today. Yeah, right. That stuff could be pretty cool, right? Bro, you gotta check out Amon Amarth, man. Have you heard of Amon Amarth before, Omer? You would really like that shit, bro. I promise. I gotta send you some songs. I gotta like just send you some albums, you know? All their albums are good, but some are better than others, I think. I really dig that. The new one kind of sounds like their style mixed with like ACDC. It's like Viking arena rock metal. I don't know. But I think you'll like it. I think you'll really dig it. Yeah. They're pretty big too. They're like one of the biggest bands in the world right now, I'd say. I saw them at the Honda Center about a year ago. And they're playing right now with Death Clock, brother. It's called the Amon Clock tour. So you get the Viking metal and you get Death Clock. And Castle Rat. I don't have you heard Castle Rat? Yeah. Yeah, I'll send you some of that, dude. Castle Rat's kind of like Sabbath, dude, but the chick's like lead singer and guitar player, and she looks like a Frank Frazetta chick, you know. I think you dig Castle Rat. They only got two albums, and the second album is better than the first one. But they're on tour with the Monomarth and Metal or Death Clock right now. Yeah, but they're pretty good though, pretty good. And it's all like the look of the band is totally 100% like Frazetta mixed with Dungeons and Dragons. You know, the album is called Bestiary. Yeah, Castle Rat. Yeah, you dig some Castle Rat. I'm not really. That's not really my style too much because that's more like doom metal. That's what kind of what Black Sabbath was. They were doom metal, but they kind of have some catchy melodies in there on that album. So it kind of it's pretty cool. Let's see here. Yes, Castle Rat. I supported them on Kickstarter and had both their albums. No shit. Oh, okay. I didn't even know they were on Kickstarter. That's cool, man. It's weird with metal, dude. Sometimes like if you play music or you really like a lot of different genres, sometimes it's hard to go back from metal. You just have to find different metal bands, you know. Obviously, you're gonna have to like you cleanse your palate and you have to listen to other things, but it's kind of hard because music is so like I'm sorry, metal is so like extreme and so much stuff going on and technical and like it's great for if you're an artist, especially with comic art because you're doing a lot of like technical work, so the music kind of goes hand in hand with that. um Same thing with like movie scores. So I put metal up there with movies with like movie scores and that type of music, classical, orchestrated. That's how Demi Borgir is. I don't know. I'm sure you've heard Demi Borgir a little bit, and I know you've heard them. If everyone's seen the Hellboy trailer, they've heard Demi Borgir. They're on the very first Hellboy movie trailer. That's Demi Borgir. That's what got me into them. They're like the most popular black metal band in the world, but they're not considered black metal anymore because they're so big, I guess, and they use orchestration and all that shit. Let's see here, but I don't care. They're fucking awesome. The new stuff's okay. They got a new album coming out, but their old stuff, like their middle years, oh man, like what is it? Death Cold Armageddon, Puritanical Euphoric Entropia. I think that's a second. That's another really good one. And Sorta Diabole. Those are like their top three albums, I think. And also Enthroned, Darkness Triumphant. Yeah, those are like yeah. I think most bands have like 5 solid albums, and they're usually put out around the same time, 3 to 5. Dude, I was promoting Castle Rat and their Kickstarter on the very early shows of the Hump Day. Everyone else on the show thought I was crazy for liking them. Yeah, they'll probably like them now, you know? That's fucking crazy. Because I remember people were talking about Castle Rat a lot, you know? I know my brother was, and that was probably you that was telling me about him. I think it had to have been you. You and then like it was like 3 people. Castle Rat, hey dude, have you heard Castle Rat? I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm like, I like the new. I listened to the whole album, the first one, and then I heard the second one. I'm like, oh yeah, the second one's. But now they're fucking pretty big, dude. You know, because they got the look, and they got the sound and the stage presence, and that's what Amon Amarth has. And I mean, Death Clock obviously has like the cartoon, so that you're gonna get that. That's something original, you know. I don't like to say the word gimmick, but you kind of got to have like I don't know what other word to use. Like Amon Amarth, they go out on the singer of Amon Amarth goes out on stage, right? And he's like 10 feet tall, and he's got a big fucking hammer, and he fights a big dragon. And then Loki comes out of nowhere with a big skull face, not the one from Marvel, but the one from their kind of their style, and he kicks him in the chest, and dude flies back, dude. It's fucking awesome, dude. You know what I mean? And they didn't. I seen Amon Amarth like 20 years ago, my wife, and it didn't used to be that way. They were just playing at the House of Blues. Now they're headlining, you know, Honda Center. You know, they're closing for Cannibal Corpse. You know, Cannibal Corpse are like elder statesmen of death metal, of Floridian death metal. You know. But yeah, I got this. I'm glad I got to see Corpse and Amon Amarth played together. That was fun. And my buddy gave me the tickets. That was really nice of him. Really, really cool. I hadn't gone to a show in so long, and it felt great. And they had so many like Mexican dudes selling Amon Amarth shirts out in the parking lot for like cheap, man. I wish I got one. They're like $10, and then you go inside and they're selling them for like $40. Like, dude, I should have got some outside. Because I like to support the bands, but when the band becomes like a massive institution, it's like it ain't even gonna matter. Because the singer of Amon Amarth, he monetized the whole Viking like style. He made a company. He went in with a bunch of people, and if you go to it's Grimfrost. So if you go to grimfrost.com, anything Viking whatsoever, they have it on that. Anything you could possibly imagine that's Viking, they will have it. Swords, comics, you know, clothing, fucking drinking horns, music. He's got a podcast where they interview all kinds of people too now, a YouTube channel. Fucking everything, dude. All kinds of stuff. It's huge. And it makes a lot of money. You know, he was smart when he did that too, because after the band's gone, he'll always have that. He'll have Grimfrost. And people are never ever gonna get tired of Viking shit. It'll slow down, but people are always gonna like it. Same thing with the Greek stuff. I would even argue that, like, you know, 50 years from now, people will probably like Viking shit even a little more than some of the Greek stuff, you know? Because you can't really rock Greek stuff out there. You know what I mean? You're not going to like run around in a toga, you know? But with Viking stuff, you could kind of rock some of that stuff, you know? Like you can kind of get away with some of it, you know? Like there's literally legit like Viking villages and stuff like that. You don't really see like toga villages and, you know, all the jewelry and all kinds of, you know what I mean? It's like the Viking culture isn't going anywhere. It's going to be around forever for the most part, I think. Be surprised if it, you know, it's obviously going to die out. But yeah, that dude was smart for getting on that shit. Monetize the fuck out of it. Johan. I'll definitely send you those. I'm gonna send you like a couple. I'll send you like I'll try to send you all the albums that I like in the order that I like. I'm not gonna send them all to you though. I'll let you kind of check those out, and then if you like it, you can go find more. But bro, like for some reason, if you're still there, Omer, Amon Amarth, like they were for a while there. Like each album like was getting better than the last. Like it was weird, man. Like they were getting experimental, but still keeping their sound and sounding cool. And I for a while, I didn't really see bands doing that too much, where their trajectory was up. Finally, the trajectory is kind of going down with them. Like they need to go back and they need to make a really heavy album. You know, they haven't done that in a while. Like their stuff's heavy, but I mean, I guess the word is like extremely aggressive, kind of. But I don't know. They kind of, I don't know. It's hard to explain. They are, but they're not. I guess maybe it's more of like a vibe thing or something. Yeah, for sure, dude. Absolutely. Gonna be getting the book printed pretty soon too, Homer. In about a month. Just getting everything kind of finalized. It's gonna work out pretty good, brother. Pretty good indeed. Good things are happening. Be a good time to get some books made, you know, while the getting is good. I'd say we got a few solid years. Put down some shadows right here. All right. All right. Hey, you heard earlier, huh? Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Can't wait to see the paper too. They got the cream paper, homie, that I wanted. She's got it all. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be a good thing. We gotta make our books though, man. Now's our chance to do that. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing I've learned, Homer. Nothing good lasts forever, brother. You know, you gotta get on it while the getting is good. I say we got a few years. You know. I hope the book comes out great and you get a boatload of them. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. And then next time I print them, I'll have another cover. I'll have a new cover. But with that being said, I'm gonna this is gonna be like a special edition one. So that's gonna be cool. Everyone that backed this book, they're gonna get like yeah, they're gonna get this special edition version. So they're also gonna get that poster and that guitar pick. Yeah. Whoever else gets the book after that, they're not gonna have that for free, you know. And then whatever leftovers I have, those are gonna go to hopefully I could sell them at conventions and stuff. That'd be awesome. It's good to have Good to have the product for conventions, you know. Yeah, he did, man. Sab's awesome. There we go. Let's try that. All right. Okay, we got that. Okay. All right, there we go. We got that. Got the arm. Okay. Yeah, looking forward to that. And I got a new program today, Homer. I got that True Grit program, man. I'm gonna go grab a beer. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. I got to put on my fan. Let's see here. You tell me about it. Just had a crybaby earlier, crying because I don't want to be online friends anymore. They keep betraying me, BATT. I got that True Grit program now, dude. That old like retro program. It's like $40, where it has like just distressed like brushes and fucking for Clip Studio, man. To make retro comics, you know. And they have like coffee stains in there, all types of these stains, bunch of zipatones and stuff. They have a buttload of different packages too you can get, and they're all pretty cheap. They range from like 20 to like $40. But the one I got, it was 40, and then I got a 20% off signing up for newsletter discount, so it came out to $32. And then they also gave me a bunch of free brushes too. So I'm like, bro, I'm thinking, what do you think of this, Homer? I'm glad you're here. Thinking about maybe like taking some of my drawings and maybe making some like retro like colors on them, you know, like maybe something like with ELRIC or Conan, and maybe like printing some out, bro, and selling some. What do you think of that? You think that would be kind of a good idea or no? Just for fun, putting them on my like store and stuff, you know. Could also do like my characters as well, like Hell War, things like that. Do some Butch Cleaver shit. Oh shit. All right. Well, yeah, that's something I've been thinking about, guys. Maybe making some prints, doing some retro uh, colored prints with stains and making them look real grimy. But maybe I was thinking about making some big prints though, guys. As big as I can get, like nice and thick, you know. Like imagine this on a print. I could do like a black and white one and a colored one, and I'll do like retro style, make it look nice and grimy. something you know would have bought like at a head shop. I think you know it might work. It might have potential. I don't know. I could be tripping. See, there's that. There's that. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that True Grit stuff. More bad than less. I mean, I was just thinking about maybe doing some prints, you know, like I'll do a couple like mainstream kind of stuff like this, and then a couple of mine. I'm just a little concerned about selling mainstream stuff like, you know, this or Conan on my website, you know. But maybe for sure at shows, right? Stuff like that. And then I could do my own characters like Butch Cleaver, stuff like that. Um, you know, I definitely want to do another Butch Cleaver. I want to do more Butch Cleaver books. I'm gonna make them better though, dude. So now I know, you know, I'm better. I'm a little bit better now, you know, not a little bit, yeah. And t-shirts. I want to do some t-shirts. And Butch, he could kind of, he's kind of he's a horror character, but he can be like a easily like a Tales from the Crypt / Universal Monster type vibing character, or he can be like a slasher kind of like Texas Chainsaw Massacre type character in a way as well. You know, that's kind of how I designed him. You know, the world, unfortunately, and then he can also be sort of like a kind of dark horror, dark Western fantasy. Something like it's kind of like Vampire Hunter D mixed with. I don't know. It's hard, man, because there's not really that many westerns that are like Butch Cleaver. You know, I wish I could go back and do all of Butch Cleaver, like just redraw every book and just kind of, fuck, man, it sucks. But you have to start somewhere, you know. Like I would have absolutely nothing if I hadn't done Butch Cleaver, you know. Just be ready for some weird guy telling you charge too much for your work, right? You know your worth. The hell what others think. Yeah, I don't know how much I would charge the prints for. I kind of want to get big prints though, big thick ones, you know. It seems like people sell prints at shows and they're kind of small, you know. And I kind of want to sell big ones, big thick ones, you know, almost poster size. Well, some people do sell those too, but like my buddy, he's gonna buy a print, bro. It's fine art, but it's of the Dark Tower, the gunslinger. He's gonna buy it for $200 in a frame from the artist, you know, from off Instagram. And without the frame, it's $100. Omer, he's buying it's fine art. It's painted, right? Like that's something you could do. Like you don't do fine art, but you could fucking do it. You know, like if I said paint a picture of ELRIC, you know, it's not something you normally do, but you could fucking do it if you wanted to. You could paint this if you wanted to. I know you could, right? You could just paint over my line work. Anyways, my homie, he's fucking buying it. I think he's still gonna do it, but he's definitely like opened up the dialogue of theoretically buying the print because it was badass for fucking $100, dude. And he's, you know, 200 for the frame, and he's got the money. He doesn't give a fuck. He's going full like Stephen King shit, you know, like he's reading all the books and he's collecting stuff. He's really into it and fucking Dark Tower, and you know. Or just make them limited print if you sell them online, 100 max. They are numbered for the online edition. The ones you make for cons aren't numbered. Okay. Yeah, because the thing is, like, I haven't had really any cool stuff to sell at cons, man. You know, that's why I haven't gone. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And now I'll have Hell War. Hopefully, you know, I will have Hell War. It's gonna happen. You know, I'm gonna have some cool Hell War, and then I'll be sending you the copies, the comps copies. You know, so that'll be awesome. I've been trying to get a hold of that guy Duck Bacon, dude, just for his piece if he wants me to put it in there, but I can't get a hold of him. Let's see here. You could always go back someday and make a master edition of Butch later because you already made it. Yeah, I'm just like, I could do it like better now, you know, and I could, you know, do more with it. You know what I mean? What I do like though is the whole like catch up. You know, like I'm gonna, if I next book I do, I'm gonna have the whole catch up on one page. You know, and I'm gonna have like fucking bunch of panels, dude. Like 10 panels to just kind of catch up everything. But yeah. And my buddy Miguel told me, dude, you know, he was like, you're gonna want to go back and redo this. I'm like, nah. And that was like on the he's like, you're always gonna want to go back and redo it. For the most part, but he's like, you gotta get your shit out there. And my buddy that like taught me a bunch of shit, he never put out a comic, you know. He never put one out. And he had like taught me a lot of shit. This motherfucker could draw like any style and stuff. I gotta talk to that fool. But now I understand where he's coming from. I could definitely try a fine art see print. It's definitely worth some money and very nice. Yeah, you should do it at least once, bro. You should take like a character you like, you know, like something that you feel very passionate about that you really like. That's other people like too, you know. Like my buddy, he likes the Dark Tower, you know. He likes that Roland character. And there's a fine artist that fine artist guy, he does ELRIC too in Sword and Sorcery. You know, I didn't know who he was, but a bunch of you probably follow him. I don't know, I forgot what his name is, but I noticed that like Bruegel follows him, and because Bruegel's a fine artist too, from my understanding. I do like fine art though, fucking awesome. I mean, that's what I kind of want to do. I mean, I want to do Frazetta style stuff, you know, Frazetta, Horley, that type of painting. I'm going to move into that eventually. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to do this and comics. I'm going to do both. I'm going to do it all, dog. I'm not going to ever stop making comics, and I want to do that type of art. I want to do paintings, inks, all that shit. Pencils. Fuck yeah, dude. T-shirts, prints. Let's go, bro. Let's do this shit. You know? Yeah, dude. Yeah, like I could see your style too, like that, and then I could also see you doing kind of more like a Ewan style as well with yours, and Bisley, of course, because he's kind of like Bisley as well. But with all your knowledge, dude, I would be doing that, bro, like a lot, you know. And you don't have to show anybody either, you know what I mean? You could just kind of be working on the side, and then if you want to show it, then bam. Because you're light years ahead of a lot of other people, like you and Preston. You know, like no one does, like in our scene. Who the fuck does painting? Like there's Preston, and then there's Skunk Artworks. There's you. Not that many people do that. Let's see. Put Duck's piece in. I'm sure he'll be fine with it. Duck has taken a step back from social media. Not sure what is happening with him, but I think it's life and fam stuff. Dark Towers. Okay. I just got to make sure, man. So if like, I kind of got to, I don't want to sound like I just kind of want to get it in writing though, dude. You know what I mean? I don't want to. I'm a little finicky about that. You know, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer or fucking a Ned Flanders about it, but you never know. And I probably even asked him if he wanted it. I think he probably said he was down because we were all on the stream. I'm pretty sure I asked everybody when we were on the studio, but just to you know double take. So I have Marcus's, I have yours, I have Sab's. What else do I have? I have Death Metal Heroes. I have Jason Bascom's. We're gonna have a lot, so yeah, yeah. I think you should do that. Like, you should start doing more of that. You know, I think that would be fucking cool. Imagine charging $100 for a print, homie. You know what I'm saying? Say it's a fine art print, right? That just it's like it's just cool, right? They're like, it's weird because once you paint something, it's like a work. Like, it's weird, bro. Like, it's just valuable forever, right? Like, just one motherfucking Death Dealer. Like, you get like one Death Dealer or one Conan the Cimmerian. You know what I'm talking? You know what I'm talking? You know, and then maybe you spend like a fucking 6 months on it or something. Then eventually, once you get it down, you'll do it in like 12 hours, and then people buy it. You know, I think it's just, you know what I mean. I don't know. And with inks, you got to add a lot to them, and colors. It's just so much, you know. Like, I really like color, you know, and I love inks too. I'm gonna always do inks, and I'm gonna always expand the tones with inks. Where I'm gonna just start moving into more tones, hopefully. But to be honest, man, I just forget stuff. Like, I forget to do things. Like, oh, I should have bought some toners. I should have got some Copics. But it's okay. Like, I'm trying to really like get my inking up to snuff. So I'm gonna put an hourglass in this little sword right here, bro. Used to be in a band called Hourglass. There you go, boom. We were pretty good too. Yeah. There we go, boom, boom. I'm trying to get our music online, man, but it's all on CDs. I was talking to my old guitar player from like 20 some years ago. I got the CD too, but I don't know how to put it from CD to I don't know. I'm a boomer at that regard, you know. And I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'll put all my old music up on my YouTube channel. I don't give a fuck, you know. At least, like, if I die or something, I can show my kids, like, hey, man, I got some music right here, you know. Yeah, Preston's awesome, dude. Oh, let's see here. That Ewan's got the fucking Gun Viking available too right now. I saw. I want to get some. There's something though, Homer, about making these. Fuck, I got a million rulers out here and can't find any. In here. There's something about doing a comic and coloring it in like that old retro style, you know? I kind of want to do that. I've been wanting to do that for a while, actually. Here we go. In college, I sold big paintings for several hundred. Used to painting on canvas 4 feet by 5 feet. I've done murals huge on some big ass walls. Made some good money on them. Okay, so what are we doing here, man? I don't want to get, you know, but it's like, do it. You know what I mean? Like you could do some glitch pieces too. You know. What I would do is I would look. You know what I would do? I would look for like try to find like one public domain character that's fucking awesome, like Dracula or something, dude. You know, some stuff. You know what I mean? Just something that you want to do that's fun, man, and just go to town on that shit. I guess acrylics are the most forgiving. That's what I'm going to start out with is acrylics eventually. See, Gun Viking is damn cool. Wish I could get it, but I keep missing it and never have enough scratch to get it when it's old. Yeah, they're kind of pricey too, I think, right? I'm trying to like slowly phase out of my comic book buying and just kind of get the indie stuff because a lot of the stuff that's out, I'm just like, you know, I kind of just like Conan stuff. Do you know what I mean? You're not old, dude. Your shit's just getting started, homie. Yeah, you're just getting started, homie. You got a long way to go, buddy. This is yeah, this is just the beginning of your stage, your new career, bro, in art. You could paint, bro. Should paint some stuff like that Bisley thing, man. Like that was fucking dope. That homage, it looked cool. Had a lot of attitude. Badass. Wish I could do that. It's fucking scary, man. I'm like, I wouldn't even try it. Yeah, it's just speed bump, bro. It's not like even the last like the baby boomers, you know, where they kind of we're gonna live a little longer, but a lot of it has to do with our stress for the most part. We gotta just watch our stress levels, exercise a little bit, and just kind of fast a little bit and eat healthier. Cut out the sugars. We'll be good, dude, and not stress. The thing about fasting is too. I hate to say it, but I mean it saves money, man. It's like one extra meal you don't have to eat. It's not something that you want to do every day, but you want to do it like half the time at least. Some people do it every day, like with Terry Crews. That dude fasts every day. He said that's been his secret. Stops eating at like 10 o'clock, but he runs like 2 miles and works out and does all this crazy shit. Let's see, it's pretty easy to copy stuff, but I want to make original stuff, and it takes a lot more of the brain power. Yeah, it does. That's what you have to do. You have to do original shit, 100%. Yep, I agree. I agree. Yeah, I love food too, man. I love food so much. I love food so much that when I used to work at my old job, my old career, I would eat peanut butter and jelly every day for 5 years straight because I couldn't eat because I was so mad that I couldn't sit and enjoy the food that I want. I would say, fuck it, I'm just gonna eat peanut butter and jelly then. Like I would straight up do that, you know? And the whole thing about fasting for me, what I do is to psych myself out. I'm like, you had a good run, buddy. You had your chance. All right, you got to eat whatever the fuck you wanted to for like 40 something years, you know? All right, now you gotta fucking chill out, bro. You can't eat food anymore. That's what I say. You can't eat food anymore. But so I do that, and then I took like the Joe Rogan approach. He's like, yeah, a lot of people like get on diets and they start fasting and they start exercising and they go full fucking bore like right in the beginning, and then they get burned out and then they give up. He's like, no, take it easy, do baby steps. And so I'm like, baby steps. So that's what I've been doing. Like I'll fast some days. Some days I'll do a little bit of exercising, and then some days I'll fucking throw in the towel and I'll eat burgers and French fries and ice cream. You know, and I'm gaining weight and losing weight and gaining weight and losing weight, and I'm slowly losing weight and I'm losing inches and I'm feeling better. So that's it's working for me that way, and I'm not stressing either. So I'm trying not to, try not to stress. Like right now, like I don't drink anymore either. I only drink if it's a special occasion. like right now it's Father's Day. The wife's like, why don't you go get some beers? You know, it's Father's Day. I'm like, okay. And then my birthday. So pretty much it's Father's Day, and then like pretty much a week after that is 4th of July on the same day, and then a week after that is my birthday, and that's every year. It's Father's Day, 4th of July, and then my birthday. They're all lined up every weekend, you know. So it's like three weekends of drinking, kind of. But I don't you know plan on buying really alcohol anymore unless it's like it's like 1 6-pack, you know. Like, so I got this 6-pack right here. That's probably gonna last me for those 3 holidays. Yeah. I got to get some dragonflies in here. Yep. And so many more people like are hanging out at night watching the show than during the day for me. Dude, right after I got divorced, I worked out for like 2 years, and I was great. I was great. I did all that to try to get a new chick, but I didn't work out. It didn't work out, and I'm tired. No, I understand. I understand. You just got to focus on you, though, man. And if the chick wants to come to the Omer party, then she could come. You know, if she don't want to come to the party, she don't have to, dude. You know what I mean? No one does, you know. But yeah, it's all about you, buddy. It's all about you. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dave? How you doing, brother? Looking forward to Ravik, man. Let's see here. But yeah, man, you know, you do for yourself. You'll be good, bro. Remember, people always want what they can't have, too. You know, always. It's weird. They can also smell women on you. You know, like if you're like married, they know that. They can smell it. You know, is what it is. And they know all that shit, even on like a subliminal level, primal level. You know. Let's see here. I don't know. It takes 2 to make something work. We're all hurt and broken at this stage of our lives, male and female. Yeah, that's true. But you know, just focus. I don't want to sound like self-centered, but you got to kind of be a little bit, man. You know, like I said, take care of yourself. You know, and if they want to come to your party, they'll come to your party. You know, they don't have to though, dude. You know. Get these paws in here like that. You know what I'm saying, though? You know what I mean about the party, though, right? I want to come at my party. That's funny. basically what I'm saying by that is you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna have a good time with yourself, and I don't mean it in that way, Omar. Okay, I mean that you're having a good time. You're eating healthy. You're working out. You're drawing. You're making beautiful art. Do you know what I mean? And if you're having fun, that's your party. You're having a great time in life. Life is your party that you make of it, right? And if there's a female that sees that and that wants to come and party with you, she could come, but she don't have to. She's invited, but she doesn't have to come if she doesn't want to, and that's fine. And then you can move on, you know. But you just got to be kind of happy with yourself. But also at the same time, you want to be open to like, you know, don't shut down either, dude. You know what I mean? But that's just my personal. It's my personal outlook on that, you know. Like me, like oh man, that would suck. Me and my wife like split up, but if we did, I wouldn't. I'm good, man. I don't need to date ever. I got my kids to worry about and love, and even if I didn't, man, I'm good. So everyone's one argument away from divorce or one paycheck away from getting evicted or thrown out in the streets, Do this right here with this. Okay. Yeah, dating sucks. Yeah, you just have to have a great time, dude, But like with the exercising and the eating, like that's actually like that's some time out of your day. You got to devote time to that, Unfortunately, but it's not bad, and you feel great, and then you have more energy. Like when you're working on your art and stuff, you get, or you're getting on YouTube, you're gonna fucking be on fire, bro. You're gonna be electric, fucking electric, You're gonna feel great. I promise. Let's see, there's that. Boom, boom. I know nothing. I've been saying this for like the past week. My dad, he used to always tell me, you know everything and you know nothing. That makes sense. The older I get. Let's see here. Yeah, quoting me, huh? That's the thing too with like dating. You're never gonna get like the perfect person, right? Like you can get pretty close to it, but it's like it's never gonna be 100% perfect, and there's always gonna be compromise. You always have to be ready for that, no matter what. It's always gonna be there. But there's these certain things that that you both have to sign off on, And a lot of women are kind of like at our age, they're not fucking around. They'll like kind of tell you like within the first few dates what they want, And some of them are like ready to like have children and stuff or not, because they're clock's ticking and time's running out, so they're not there to fuck around. um, which as far as like certain things, having children, other things too. dang, woman, 21 years. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, you got to compromise no matter what, but you have to find people that kind of share your same like values, you know, like maybe your religion. You don't want to fold on that. Um, Probably about having kids. I mean, yeah, for sure about having kids, and you don't want to fold on that. And just like it really depends on the age too, you know, of the lady. All that stuff it needs to be taken into account, you know. Does she want to have children? Is she too old for children? Um, that type of stuff. Do you want children? Do you not want children? Um, you know, what's her religion? It's important. Do you give a fuck? Do you don't give a fuck about those things? Me, I do, you know. Uh, yes, compromise is part of having a relationship. Absolutely. It sucks because for me, it takes time to get to know a woman because I'm in it for the long haul. People move too fast, in my opinion. Yeah, they kind of do. Like they do move fast, right? And now, bro, they move even faster because we're getting older. And then the women that you're dealing, like if you're gonna get, if you want to have kids, you're probably gonna want to date a chicken or you know like that's 30 or something. You know, like it is what it is. That way she can have some children with you. You know, if not, then you probably want to date a chick your age or a little younger or a little older. You know, it just really depends on what you want to. You know, and being alone is it's fine. You know, having kids and raising kids, it's cool too. You know, or just being alone, Homer, or maybe you just have a chick that's a friend and you guys are like, you know, friends with benefits, and you just like to hang out, dude. And you guys like to, you know, do that. You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe you don't want to have kids, and maybe you just want to play a little bit. You know, maybe go to the movies and hang out, go to the bar, and maybe go on vacation and shit like that. You know, maybe you guys don't want to have kids, or maybe you can't have kids, or maybe you're too old to have kids. You know, there's so many different things, so many different conversations. Thing is, though, you don't want to have someone. You don't want to date yourself if you're a man or a woman, right? You need some some contrast, right? You don't want to be like dating a mirror of yourself, talking to yourself. It's annoying, right? You need some contrast. You know what I mean? I don't want to date a chick that's going to be talking about Conan the whole time and fucking ELRIC and metal all the time. Do you know what I mean? Maybe metal, that's cool, but I mean, you're going to need a little bit because you know you're both you're gonna get sick of the things that you like because you're both talking about it all the time. You know, some people make it work though, but I mean, most of the time, no. It's you know, like think about it. It's good to have some contrast. It's like it's also too like me listening to metal all the time. I can't really get burned out. Also, opposite. I believe in the opposites attract. That's a fucking thing, man. Let's see. I don't do ultimatums. Let's see. The thing is, too, man. Like people give up too quick, too. You know, like I believe you know second chances. You know, once, twice, but after the second, like on the after the second, you give them like one chance, maybe two. After the second time, that's it. You know, but people need to be way more lenient nowadays. Like on every level, people are way like they're not lenient at all. Let's see, I don't do ultimatums. That's a red flag for me. Nope, don't give or take ultimatums. Not hypocrisy. Must be a balance. I wish I had kids. I'm not a FAW kind of guy. I don't like to share my women. I still don't. Yeah, I don't share my women either. Yeah, no. But yeah, like if I was with a chick and she cheated on me, yeah, I give her one. I give her a chance. I give her. She gets one. Second time, done. That's it. I'm not gonna do more than two, especially if I'm like getting older, you know. But yeah, I believe everybody deserves like one one chance. The older I get too, the more it makes sense, you know, because we're all a bunch of fucking animals, dude, and it's hard, you know. It's hard. Sometimes a motherfucker will come by and say the right thing and manipulate you and do something that your spouse isn't doing, and you know, don't get me wrong, like it's good to divorce at that too, but at the same time, it's good to give him a second chance. That's how I feel about that. But after that, you a fool. Everyone gets a second chance after that. You're a fool. You a fool after that. Let's see. I don't give second chances. I'm pretty sure that's all women. We get very obsessed until we feel disrespected or taken for granted. Or maybe that's just me. No, all women feel that way. Bamf Graphics, thanks for stopping by. Exactly. I'm an old school metalhead, and my wife is a punk. Yeah, and that's pretty. But you guys have some that, you know. Usually with metalheads, like I don't know, it's hard to explain, but metalheads are similar to punk, but they're not. But yeah, there's some crossover there, right, with metal. Thanks everybody for hitting the like. I appreciate you. You guys are awesome. Having some fun talking right now. I usually don't talk about this stuff on here, but it's always relevant, you know. We are human. I just think of it sucks because I've been with my wife for so long. I love her, and I think of the people that are, you know, like out there and having a date, and I got friends and family, and they're having to deal with that online, offline too, you know. And I don't know that world. And I talk to kids, you know, not kids, but young men that are like in their, you know, early 20s, and they're like, yeah, I just met chicks on the app, you know, and then we go hook up. I'm like, wow, that's it, huh? It's like, I don't know. It's usually men, they want fast girls and things like that in the beginning, but then eventually they want a partner, you know, that they want their queen that they can have a life with, you know, for the most part. But then things happen, people cheat, things like that. It's a long life, man. Imagine if you're with someone for like 50 years or something, you know, and then they cheat on you. It's like you're gonna throw all that away, you know, for one night. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. Disrespect. Let's see, Omer, disrespected and taken for granted happens to us guys and gals without anyone knowing what the heck happened. That happens due to lack of communication. Yeah, communication sucks that's the number one, like one of the most important things in relationships and in society is good communication. You want to have your kids be great communicators. They can do all kinds of shit with great communication. I see Katie's Corner for 12. A lot of women like taking a man like it's a competition to get them. It's up to the man to stay true. Sorry guys, but I've not met many men who can actually who actually don't take the bait. Not saying all men though. Yeah, it's hard for men because we're like kind of just wired that way to reproduce and to have lots of women, you know. But at the same time, we have a highly developed brain where we can control ourselves from that, you know. And you don't want to put yourself in those situations. You know what I mean? If you're a man and you know that there's a chick that likes you, well, a lot of time we don't know, and then we do know, and then it's like, fuck. You have to get out of that, you know? And you got to tell your wife, man. You're going to have to tell her. Or something, you know, could happen. You know? You're being a beta cuck, bro. It's like, nah. Yeah, if you love your wife, you can tell her. You know, the chick at the store, chick at work. I don't know. She likes me, I think. You know, just letting you know. I don't like her, but yeah, she's trying to put the moves on me. That type of shit. Let's see here. 15-year commitment to a marriage that meant nothing to the ex. She strayed. Wasn't me. I just wanted her. Unfortunately, I was the bone. Obsessed. She wasn't obsessed like with me, like I was with her. See, Katie's corner. Exactly. Biology has a lot to do with it. Women and men are wired differently. At least they were. Women seem to be more promiscuous than men these days. I'm old school. Yeah, women are more promiscuous nowadays, for sure. Men are wired different. They're both wired different. Women are very emotional. A lot of the time, men are very emotional too, as well. We're both little bitches. Women are little bitches, and so are men. Um, Men need to be a little more patient with women, and they need to be patient in regards to the women's emotions, because women get very emotional and then they flip out, and they kind of have no control over it, and it's just hard because we don't really know as men. Like, we're like, what the fuck, and then we forget that, oh yeah, you know, you got to step back, give them their time, you know, like, and be um lenient in those times that women need to be aggressive and emotional in those times, you know. But sometimes we forget as men, and sometimes women need to tell us, like, hey, I'm not feeling too well. I'm just letting you know. I'm like, oh, okay, so I need to have more patience with you right now. Like, okay, that's good. Stuff like that. Let's see here. See, my ex thought I was cheating. I was like, how? I didn't have time. I didn't have time to. Too busy making money for our lives and being a badass. That's what's up, dude. See, that's what I'm talking about, Omer. So you just gotta have that mindset, but like, it's just you know. Like, you, like, instead of like doing all that stuff for your wife, like, but you're doing it for yourself instead, you know. Like, you're loving yourself, doing all this badass art, doing all these things. You're just doing it for Omer because Omer deserves it. You know what I mean? Omer's been there this whole time. You know, it's Omer that's doing it and stuff. You know, so you can love Omer more than anybody. I don't mean like being conceited, but yeah, it's okay to love thyself and do things for thyself. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I had the same problem with my ex. Always accused me of things. I spent 100% of my time doing things with him and for him. I ended up just shutting down and not talking to anyone. Yeah, it sucks. The reason usually people think that you're cheating, we all know what that is, right, guys? We kind of know deep down what that is, and we don't want to admit it, right? But I'm going to say the quiet part out loud. It's because they're the ones that are being promiscuous. They're the ones that are probably cheating, and they don't want to. They don't want to lose what they have. You know, so they accuse you of doing it. So they're the ones that are probably doing it most likely. It's not you. It's them that's doing it. Them that's being promiscuous. Them that's cheating. You know. And then there's also the point to where, like, you love someone so much you don't want to lose them. You get very possessive of that person. You know, and that can be bad too. And it's hard. It's really hard, especially in the first years. You know. Yeah. Oh, butter my biscuit. I do declare, butter my biscuit. Damn, I might have to get another brewski up over here. I might have to drink 3 beers tonight. But yeah, I know there's just people out there, man, that have never been married and never have never had kids, that want that. It's crazy. We're living in pretty fucked up times too now. It's harder and harder. It's easy in some ways, but it's hard, right? Like, yeah, there's those apps and you can meet whores and stuff like that, but most men don't want that. You know, they can go down to like Vegas or Tijuana and do that. They want a partner. They want a queen. That they can spend the rest of their lives with. And then a woman, women want men, as well. And then you got to deal with the whole like economy and stuff. Usually women like a lot of things too. They want to get their nails done and their hair done, and stuff's kind of pricey nowadays. And that's always pricey. That's like $500 on cosmetics every month. It's kind of a waste of money, I think. No, like men don't care. And obviously it's not for men. It's for the woman. Um, it's her, but at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, men don't really care about that. We don't give a fuck about your nails or your hair or anything like that. We actually care more about you, and as far as the beauty goes, like we're more into like looking at women that are naturally beautiful without makeup. I can speak for all men on that. Let's see here. Enjoy, guys, and stay true to yourself. I gotta go do boring housework. No, housework is good. Gotta keep your shit tip top. Glitch. I was obsessed, but never jealous. I was her, and the idea of us that I was obsessed with. It was her and the idea of us that I was obsessed with. Being awesome and doing cool shit. At some point, she didn't want to be awesome with me. Bye, Katie. Good chatting with us or with you. Yes, dude. Natural beauty is the best. Exactly, right? Like, we don't give a fuck. Like, we want to wake up looking at something beautiful without any makeup on it. You know what I mean? But that's okay. Sometimes chicks need makeup. Is what it is. But like, so you're dealing like with this economy now, and like a lot of chicks want to go and do all this stuff. It's like, you're wasting your money, Cray. Waste of money. And natural beauty is the best. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what you're getting into, right? If you don't know what they look like, what the fuck is that? You wake up next to it, I don't know that person. Who the fuck is that? Like, there's dudes in other countries suing chicks because they do all the contouring, and basically they're doing like special effects on their face. And you're like, who the fuck did your makeup? Rick Baker? You look like a fucking different person. I didn't, it was some guy that like sued his wife because he married her, and she was wearing so much makeup. I think it was in Asia. And then when the morning after the honeymoon, he woke up, and I guess she had taken a shower the night before or something. And she looked like a totally different person. So he got a divorce and he sued her. Rightfully so. I just think there needs to be some transparency as far as like the looks go. Like, I've seen some beautiful women that have no teeth, and when they put their teeth in and all that shit, they fucking look beautiful. But you need to know that getting into the relationship. She had no teeth, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, she lost all of her fucking teeth because her kids in her womb sucked all of the fucking nutrients and out of her body, so it made her lose her fucking teeth. So now she has to wear dentures, you know? And once she wears dentures, her face clicks back into place and she looks gorgeous, shakes them out. She looks like a crackhead witch. You know, it's not her fault. So those are some things that some men might be with a chick that looks like that. But if he doesn't know that in the beginning, that's a problem. It's all about transparency. You know? And that does happen to women sometimes, man, because kids sometimes take everything from them when they're in pregnancy. It's wild. Dude, I was making a buttload of money when I was married. Got so close to 3 figures. Finances were not an issue in the relationship. Yeah, dude, you just gotta like get that same mindset, bro. But like, just instead of her, it's you. You know, like for a while, like not forever, Omer, but like for a little bit, you just gotta kind of obsess about yourself. You know, like I know it's got to be like a mind tick and a tweak. Like, what the fuck's BATT MURK talking about? But all that mindset, everything you're doing for, everything you're working hard for, that was her. Now you just psych yourself out, and it's for you now. You know, but even more because you deserve more. Everything you were doing for her, you deserve for yourself, right? Everything you were doing before, you could still do it now, and you could have more. You know, you can go back to your old job, and you can still do the same shit and do this. You know, or you can have a new job. You don't have to do that. You can go do other shit. You know. Yep, it's all you. It's all you, man. Yeah, YouTube's crazy, bro. Right? My views went down like choo, my watch time, like just for taking like kind of like low key, like maybe 2 weeks off for like going on other shows to promote Hell War. Oh my god, I lost like so many hours. I couldn't believe it. It's like literally takes forever to get it back up, you know. And with the way like the changes are on YouTube, where they kind of, you know, it's just hard for newer people. It's like people that were like millionaires or with the million subs, they got to get jobs now, and we got to fucking, and us that have jobs and are doing whatever the fuck, we got to work even harder. Yeah, no, I don't, yeah, no, I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. Like even it'll even have, I'm like right now I'm 100 hours behind on what it states on what I have, and then when I look on the app, it's 100 hours behind. Like, what are you guys doing, dude? And you're saying I have, you know, watch hours. If you go for the watch hours for like for the past 365 days, it'll be different than what's actually populating like within the app, the other side of the app. You know, fucking weird, man. It's all good though. It's not a big deal. To me, that's not really the thing. It's like there's not much. I mean, there's money in YouTube, but you gotta be like, I don't know, man, doing weird shit. You know, like Mr. Beast and kind of like stuff like that. You know, I'm not. That's not me. But the cool thing about YouTube is you can show your art off and sell your art. You know, build like a, and just kind of let people know about who you are as an artist. And network with other people. Hey, what's up, Mike? How you doing, dude? Yeah, they fuck with a lot of shit on the back end. And then there's a lot of like bots that watch your channel. You know, all of a sudden, oh, those are bots. It's like, oh, okay, whatever. But ultimately, that's the cool thing about YouTube, you know. And a lot of people are kind of like losing the big channels, you know. But people, you know, like you have a lot of channels that kind of like talk about stuff and react to stuff and review stuff. I do that too, but then a lot of them don't really create new things, right? Like the cool thing about this is I'm drawing right here and I'm creating in real time, you know? So that is, there's always going to be a little bit of something out there for that forever. Like that's never going to stop on YouTube, you know? And if not on you, I mean, let's say it does stop on YouTube, there's always going to be like Rumble and other channels like that will always be around. So people will always be down TikTok, you know? The only thing that you, the main things right now that you should be fucking with is YouTube and TikTok. Those are the two biggest social media sites right now. I don't fuck with TikTok really right now, but I will though. You know, eventually, they do have a pretty good some pretty good numbers on there. What, 1,000 hours last month? That's good. Always be creating. Yeah, when you just kind of start like getting a bunch of content up, you know, and stacking it up, live streams. Um, that's usually what you got to smother the fucking algorithm with live streams and videos, shorts. Shorts are just kind of bait, you know. That's the way I look at them. They're just kind of bait for like subscribers in a way. You don't really get like watch hours out of them or anything. But they're, you know, they're bait and and they're ads. It's basically like an ad for your channel, you know. But like I don't know, like for us, I think at the end of the day, it's cool because we talk about our art and advertise our art, and then you, Omer, you know, you can do fine art and stuff like that, and painting. That's something else that could be talked about. You know, not everybody could do that, or wants to do that, or has the balls to do that. You know, I'm trying to muster up some sack myself for that. You know, it's like, oh, I'm gonna do it this year. I got my stupid little New Year's resolution written down. You know, I'm gonna paint this year. Omer Glitz. Yeah, I haven't messed with TikTok, and I want to. Just haven't figured out how to integrate with the YouTube schedule. Yeah, I know. And the thing is, you're going to have to sacrifice one of your YouTube days for that. You know, that has to be the TikTok day. That's the only way that's going to work. Banff Graphics. I have to get back to creating. I stopped after I was canceled, and now I feel like I'm too far behind. Sorry to hear about that, man. The whole canceling and whatnot. Just got to keep pushing. Um, yeah, that sucks. Mello is killing it with the paintings. Who's Mello, dude? Who's Mello? I don't know who Mello is. Carmelo something or what? Who's Mello? I don't know who that is. Paintings are where it's at, bro. Fuck around. And the thing is about painting, it's so dirt cheap. You can get everything at Five Below and also at like at the Dollar Tree, bro. You can get everything there for dirt cheap. You know, and most people can sell, you know, paintings for like $100 for original art. Thing is like being able to make like a badass piece and like probably like in an hour, man. You know, probably in an hour. You think of Bob Ross, the shit that he could pull off. Like we should kind of be like trying to pull out like a maybe not 11 by 17, but maybe half that, you know, piece like in an hour, and then selling it for about $100. We could be making 100 an hour. You know, that should be, or $50 an hour. You know, that's what we should be kind of. People, fuck, the paintings, man. And then some of them, bro, like they could become prints. Like I was saying earlier, you could sell a print for 200 framed, 100 without the frame. Paintings, you know. Okay, I gotta check out Mellow Art. I don't know who that is. I don't know what the round table is either. I'm out of it, dude. I'm sorry. He's falling off. I'm falling off. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go get another beer. I guess that's gonna have to happen. Be right back, guys. Just working on a little. I want to show this crom page I was working on, but I don't want to spoil it. It's pretty fucked up. Let's see here. Mellow art, dude. If we were Jake, we would have 10K, 20K subs easy. Oh man. Let's see here. Just show a little. Let's see. Bamf graphics. Hail to the mighty Bancroft. It's your old friend Philip Baggins under my other screen name. Oh, okay. Well, hell, Philbo Baggins, I remember your name. Cheers, brother. And go get yourself one of these Einstock Wee Heavies. It's the best beer. Mellow. I've heard of Mellow Art. Sounds familiar. I don't know. I'm kind of boomerang on that right now. Yeah, I didn't know, man. I didn't know. Boom, boom. Yeah, I want to get another band, bro. I want to play some music. I want to play like 3 or 4 shows a year, bro. Like some festivals. And I want to jam like twice a month. That'd be cool. No pressure either. Just like a band that kind of gets together, writes songs, just has fun. A bunch of old fuckers like me that wants to play some metal, and play a few shows a year. That'd be fucking sick. It's probably gonna happen too. Just I'm gonna be old as fuck. Even older. Let's see here. I think I met Mel. Oh yeah, okay. That's the black dude, right? Yeah, okay. Now I know what you're talking about. That was like the last time I streamed with you. Okay. Yes. All right. You know what's crazy? I went to a restaurant the other day and got some brunch, and they charged like 15% gratuity on the check. And like I didn't even tell you to charge me. They billed me like for the gratuity, you know? And it was just like a breakfast, like lunch place. They're getting pretty crazy out here. Let's see here. Mello ain't black. He's Latino. Florida. Oh, my bad. He just sounded. I think he sounded black. You know, some people could sound black. Let's see here. Yeah, bands are a marriage, bro. It's a marriage with fucking like 5 dudes. Yeah. And everybody gets all feisty and saucy and spicy. You know. Yep. That's why I want to. That's why I want to jam like maybe twice a month and play like 3 or 4 shows a year. You know what I mean? That's why it's just like fun. You know. There's no drama. There's no egos. There's no like, but we're gonna get signed. There's none of. Oh, you want to go on tour? Like none of that shit. I just want to just play some festivals, some bars. Yeah. That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen again eventually. Once the kids get older, definitely gonna be doing that shit. Let's see here. And then one band member brings in a Yoko Ono. Yeah. That's always gonna happen, dude. Especially when you're younger, you know. But I notice there's a lot of fools that are like me out there that like the same shit, Like the metal I listen to now is like the fucking rock and roll of the back in the day, like melodic death metal and metalcore. That's like rock and roll now. That's the dad metal now, Yeah, but there's always a Yoko for sure. It's a pirate lifestyle too. Once you get on tour, well, the kids will load and set up for you. Yeah, right. Just be like the Trent Reznor and play all the instruments yourself with computers. You could do it all yourself. Yeah, I don't want to do that, man. I want to play. I want to jam with people, man. I want to collaborate. That's cool too. Like I'm down to do that. That would be for like a movie score or like a trailer for like a comic book or a movie, or and maybe some things for for the band, maybe like some synthesizers and shit like that. Because I like keyboards in my metal. I ain't gonna lie, I like keyboards, synths, all that shit. And the stuff I play too, if possible. But I want to collaborate with people, man, and I want to jam and have fun and play shows and just kind of get into it. And I want to write with people. I want it to be a collaborative process without zero ego, right? That's what I want to do. Same with the movie. Like when I make a movie, I want to kind of write it. Because I'm gonna make a movie one day. I'm gonna direct one. And when I do it, I'm gonna be pretty stern with what I want with my directorial artistic vision. But I want to collaborate with people, and I want to be open to interpret their inspiration and their ad libs and what they're gonna do on the spot, and I want to be ready to collaborate with them, because I think sometimes with some art, collaborating you can really make some magic, right? With especially with movies and with music. Yeah, you could. I mean, you could write all the music, but I'm not that good at. I could, if I play guitar, I can probably play rock. Like I can't play metal though on guitar. I'm not good enough. I can write, some stuff, but I can't play guitar. I can play a little metal, but yeah, it'd probably take me about a year and a half to kind of get going, and probably 2 years to really get good. But I'm more of like the lyricist, vocalist type thing. I like to do that. I do like to write melodies though. I could sing a melody and then they could translate that into whatever the fuck, you know. Let's see, I gotta turn this into a club. But yeah, I think collaborating is awesome. You know, I think that the director needs to have a really strong vision, you know, and it has to be really what they want to do, like they're bleeding to do it. Just like a comic, the comic that you want to put out has to be something that it has to be made, right? The music you're putting out has to be made. You're bleeding to put it out. The movie you're making, it has to be made. You're bleeding to put it out, right? Um, and for me, I want to do horror, but I also want to do like sword and sorcery, barbarian horror. That's what I want to do. But that's probably something I'm gonna like when it maybe in like 10 years from now or something. I'll probably do that. Hopefully, there'll be a lot of people doing stuff too, man. Especially like YouTubers, are like with the success of Backrooms and Obsession and Iron Lung. There's a lot. There's gonna be a lot of horror going out there. And the thing about horror is it's all profit. You know, you take 200. You know, you take a 30 million, 30 million, 10 million. Usually these movies are like 10, 30 million. You know, 10 and 30 million, and they turn them in. You know, to 100 million like Terrifier. And now you got movies that are even cheaper. Fucking Backrooms. It's cleaning up. It's mopping up the box office right now. It's mopping up He-Man. You know, $200 million. You know, can I be a side character in your movie? Absolutely. Richard Embry's doing it too, man. I don't know if you know Richard Embry. He's fucking doing it too. He's been waiting forever to do it. He's been picking up all his shit for like years. He went to film school too. He's been buying his little gear here and there, his gear, putting shit together, fucking around. You know, he's making movies too. He's out in Arizona. But yeah, you have to start buying your shit. Getting ready for it, getting your script ready, getting a filmable script, getting your actors ready, all that stuff. You know, and then you're gonna, you know, I'll probably make like two movies maybe, so I can kind of get my foot wet, get my feet wet with a the basic horror movie, something easy, cheap to film. And then after that, then I could try to build some stuff and make my sword and sorcery movie. Like for me, the sword and sorcery inspiration would be something like the Beastmaster. That's what I would try to make, something like that. I could film that out here in California. There's a lot of places like out by where Dillard lives and Corona, places like that. I could do stuff, but a lot of out of pocket money, things like that. Yeah, a lot of gonna probably be getting people to act for free. Be hitting up a lot of the college kids, seeing if they want to make some movies for free. Yeah, I'm not gonna pay them nothing, but I'm gonna feed them. I'm gonna have good food. You know, that's the one thing people need. They need good fucking food every day. That's what I would probably try to figure that out. Okay, you can't feed the person, or you can't pay the person, but maybe you can feed them. Feed them some good food. Have like have like 3 solid bomb ass meals you could feed them every day. So I've been thinking about that. I have some ideas, some ideas for some movies. But I'm looking. I'm talking low budget, man. Like I'm looking. I'm already scouting like places where I could film. You know, like in Long Beach and stuff like that. I want to film a job. I want to film one at my work, but it's impossible. My work's pretty big too. It'd be pretty fucking scary if I could do it, but I can't. I'd have to sneak cameras in and shit. Well, let's see here, Bancroft. All of the Manson kids in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood became the huge stars. I know, right? All of them are now. Every single one of them. I think too, in like retrospect, that and that movie and Kill Bill Volume 1 are my favorite movies of his. And I think probably because they're kind of like, I don't know, just really original compared to like a lot of his other stuff. I mean, Pulp Fiction was pretty fucking good too, though. That first one, or I mean, Reservoir Dogs was the first one, but that one was pretty good. But yeah, it's something to think about, you know. I think we need to go through life saying we're saying this is gonna happen, and then if it doesn't happen, we just die. But we need to go through life saying we're gonna do this, right? Do you guys ever get these feelings that things are gonna happen that's bad, and then it happens? And do these things happen a lot to you? For me, it does. Like I like get these kind of like premonitions, and boom, it'll happen. And I'm talking like little trivial bullshit that'll happen. You know, something at work, someone's gonna call out, something like that. Little things. All the fucking time I get that. Do you guys get that? Let's see here. Gratuitous boobies, bring them back. Let's see here. Those are the two I watch when I get into Tarantino. Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah, that chick was the young version of Demi Moore in that one movie. Yeah, The Substance. So I get these. You know, I'll just be chilling and I'll just out of nowhere, like something will pop in my head, like kind of like a negative thought about something that's going to happen, and then I'll kind of think about it, and then it'll happen. And so, what I do now is I basically say, I rebuke that, take it away from me. That's not going to happen, and then it doesn't. It's like kind of manifesting things not to happen, because you're kind of like amping on something. You're kind of seeing into the future a little bit in some regard. Let's see here. Oh, I get that feeling where the bottom is going to fall out, and it fall out. It only happens with big things. One time Mel was supposed to pick me up, but was late, so I had to walk home. I was thinking, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm going to see something I shouldn't. Sure enough, dead guy in an accident. It's the devil's work. I went through a period where I was earthquake sensitive. It was not fun. Better start thinking positive. Apparently you are a mutant and you can alter reality. No, actually, I pray to God and I say, dear God, I rebuke these thoughts. Take them away from me. That's what I do, to be brutally honest with you. And you know what, guys? It's been working. 100%. I just thought I'd share that with you guys. A lot of it just has to, and it's 90% us, these negative thoughts. You know? So if you want the good shit to happen, try that in reverse. You know? You're thinking of good things that are happening to you. This will happen. I will make this movie. I will make this comic. I will paint this picture. I'm going to do this. That's kind of how I do things now. There's a lot of stuff I can't do, but saying that makes me one step closer to attaining that goal. But yeah, man, cool to make a movie. I look at all these directors too, you know, that just have style. I was watching Weapons today. That Krager guy, he's done some stand up. He's done a lot of regular movies, and he came out of nowhere and he's like, I'm gonna make these fucking really good horror movies. Like he did Barbarian, then he did Weapons, and now he's doing Resident Evil. Capcom, I guess, hit him up. They're like, we don't give a fuck. Make a dope ass Resident Evil movie. Do whatever the fuck you want. It's crazy. Amen. What's up, Ever? How you doing there? That's the way to go, bro. Good to hear. You have to think good things. Stay positive. Yeah, you do. And then when you pray for stuff, you have to be very specific in what you want from God. And you don't ask for it. You tell him and you thank him for it. It says that in the Bible. And you got to be very specific when you pray. I don't know if Bancroft's still here, but Bancroft, I'm reading this new book right here, bro. I thought you might get a kick out of it. Let's see if I can find it. It's called Corpse Night, and it's French, and it's from the artist that did Manifest Destiny. It was one of my favorite horror comics. It's like frontier horror. This guy Matthew Roberts, but this is it right here, and it's actually written by the director of The Nun Part 2. And when he was directing The Nun Part 2, he was in France and he was writing this story, and it involves about a father and his daughter. It's a father and daughter story, but I really love the art by Matthew Roberts. He does a great job. It's a little different than his Manifest Destiny stuff, but not much. It's almost like he got a little bit more simplistic, but he does these big kind of shots, these big vistas, and he just does really good horror too. You got Joan of Arc in here, but it's really good. It's really good. And then the father gets taken out. I did a review of this. Oh, Weapons is fantastic. It's best horror movie of last year. You get these nice big shots right here. The colors, like his art got a little simplified, a little bit more from Manifest Destiny. And I think it was just like the colors in that book. Oh my God. I don't know if they were using color pencils or what, but let's see, Bancroft. I'll be writing for 6 weeks in France in this August. Check out this book, dude. It's fucking sick, homie. Look at it. This is from the artist that did Manifest Destiny. It's great. But yeah, the dad, he gets taken out and comes back from the grave. That's a good shot right there. It's almost Bernie-esque. Yeah, cinematic. He's using this. So now I look at those clouds, man. I never even noticed that before. But yeah, he takes this knight's armor, and the daughter adorns the helmet on her dad, and he's got these maggots. And look at that. That should have been the cover. I mean, that's a dope cover, but yeah. But the guy talks about it. Michael Chavez is the director, I think. Or Alex. Yeah, Michael Chavez. But yeah, man, this book's really cool. They got really cool covers in the back. Look at that Jay Lee one. Corpse Night. During the Joan of Arc era. And I just did a review on issue 3. But oh man, Matthew Roberts' art and Manifest Destiny. Oh my God, with the painting in there. I don't know if it was watercolor or what, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and get some inspiration for that, because I really love the colors in there. It's so fucking cool. It looks like watercolor and colored pencil put together. So good, so rich. Remember seeing this on X. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. You haven't watched Weapons yet? It's good, man. The wife and the daughter were watching that tonight. It's really good. It's long, dude, but it's good. Good Good horror movie. A lot of people were, like Sinners, I guess, but nah, this was way better. I don't know. I haven't seen Sinners, but this movie was fucking good, dude. Like Josh Brolin's good. Everybody's good in there. I don't know if you've seen Barbarian, but Barbarian was fantastic, and this is even better than Barbarians. Or sorry, Barbarian. I wouldn't even call that movie Barbarian though. It's like not a really a great title for that movie, but it sells the movie. Sounds cool, When you think Barbarian, obviously you're thinking like Conan and shit. But it's crazy though, like seeing an artist. Like I haven't seen that guy in forever, dude. Like I have one of his. Oh, yeah, I have the Manifest Destiny shirt, but they had a buffalo tour. It was like a minotaur, but like a buffalo man. And in Manifest Destiny, it has Lewis and Clark in those comics. They made like I think they made like 50 of them, and they're trying to obviously go across America, and they come into contact with all these different monsters of folklore. And it's just such a great book. They were going to do a TV show on AMC at the time when Walking Dead was in its heyday, but it never went to fruition. They have these Sasquatches in there like Bigfoot, but they're all cycloptic. It's pretty cool. They have like these flora zombies and these giant bats that go around, and oh man, it's crazy. It's a great book. Yeah. It's awesome. These fucking Elric books, man, are an acid trip, man. Let's see here. Omer Glitch. Barbarian was good. It was a weird title for the film with Jason Long. Yeah, no, it was an inappropriate title. Great movie, but inappropriate title. It needed some. The title sells the movie though, right? Because I remember like going into it not knowing what the fuck is this, and watching like, oh, that was fucking cool. That was a scary movie. That was good. And then today, this Zach Krager guy, he's getting the Resident Evil movie. Like, who is this motherfucker? I never even really like stopped and Googled him and shit. I'm like, oh, he does stand up comedy. He's like a niche stand up comedian, and then he's done a bunch of TV stuff and a couple movies. But Barbarian was his first horror movie, and then Weapons was his second horror movie, and now he's doing Resident Evil. I'm like, okay, this guy's good. His shit don't stink yet. So, but yeah, I like to follow the directors. Then the new Werewolf stuff came out today. It's just like a forest shot, basically. But I think the movie's gonna be great. I'm gonna go watch it on Christmas. Let's see. I just waiting for a dude with the Hulk, a dude with a barbarian sword. I know, me too, man. I know, right? I think everybody was. I think everybody was. I got some bacon thawing out. I'll make some bacon in the morning. That's gonna be good. Gosh, I love bacon, guys. I really do. I really do. All right. Kept waiting for a dude with the whole. Okay. Good night, all. See you all later. Have a great Sunday, Father's Day. You too, man. I'll see you later. Thanks for stopping by. Okay. The Omer glitch. Right there. I hope that Robin Hood movie's badass, man. I go see it in a few hours. Well, I mean, not a few hours, but a little bit. Not that far off from now. Looking forward to it. We'll see. That's cool, man. You're gonna be in France for a while, huh? Oh, was I able to make a record for Hell War? Nah, man, I wasn't actually. But I'm gonna try though. It might happen. Most definitely. Oh, but a record. Oh yeah, no. I wish, man. I wish like a vinyl record. Oh yeah, that would be awesome. No, yeah, I wish. Yeah, I definitely wanted to make like a record sleeve. Record sleeve is not entirely off the table. That would be pretty cool. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, 6 month wait, right? A little up there, huh? That's what I remember that. Yeah, I don't even have enough music for it. I actually got like one other song, but we never finished it. I was gonna write it about Helnora. Yeah, Almar is cool, right? The cassettes, yeah, yeah, those are cool too. Let's see here. Go back and fix that a bit. Oops. Oh yeah, like the record sleeve Bancroft. Yeah, that I'm gonna try to make that. I'm working on the printing right now. My printing, I was gonna go through Mixon, brother, but the printing went up like $800. But I think I found another printer that's even way better and cheaper. So if that, hopefully that goes down, then I'll be able to make some extra stuff, for the backers. That'd be fucking sick. I want to give more. I want to do like a nice slipcase, and then I'm gonna make more art for that too. I'll have to do a front and back cover for that as well too, bro. Yeah. I've been doing tons of dialogue right now, bro. Brian Kriskow's been writing a bunch of dialogue too. He's been turning out some good shit. Some of the stuff he turns out is like, oh, it's so good, but I can't use it because it's not in line with the character, But it's fucking good. He's the editor too, but he's also writing additional dialogue. Let's see. I'm doing a black and white book. I saw that, dude. All I really care about is I want nice rough paper. Oh, okay. Do you want like some cream or what? Some rough cream? Like for me, I like the Atlantean paper, bro. That cream, bro. And I found a place that's doing the cream. Yes, sir. Not only do I want the rough paper, Mike, but I also like want to have like the book look rough as well, like the pages to look pulpy and old. I got that with that True Grit, those the paper on there too. The paper templates that they added, pretty dope. They got pulp. They have a bunch of them. So much shit. It was only like $30. I got a discount. Let's see here. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, rough paper. That's where it's at, man. The smell. I just got my Atlantean book in today too. The new Russ Leach book. It just came in the mail. So much stuff. I got your book. Bunch of stuff. So you got to go. I've been watching you a while working the graveyard shift, and the morning crew are coming in. Great chatting with you. Keep drawing your glorious bastards. You too, man. Thank you. Yeah, I got issue 4. It just came in today, and then I got your book like a couple days ago. I got a bunch of books. So I have a bunch of books coming in, and I have like books that I'm reading that are from, like from the comic book store. But I'm like slowly transitioning out of the comic book store stuff. And I kind of want to just do more indie, man. And I'm trying to do the reviews on everything too. It's kind of hard. Yeah, and then I think 5 is coming out pretty soon. Oh wait, no. Yeah, 5's coming out pretty soon. Was it that one? Or it just did, actually. Because I had just backed and yeah, he's putting out a bunch. Him and fucking the Diaz brothers are killing it. Randy and Russ and Phil and Brian. They're fucking killing it right now. I want to put out a book a year, dude. I want to do like a 40-pager every year. That's my goal. 40 pages, 40-page book a year. Like, yeah, 40 pages. I want it 40 pages. It could be 38 or it could be like 42, 45, but I want to get like a nice chunk of do. And for me, that's the goal, you know. I don't know if I could do it, but I want to try to do it like that. I want to build value. For now, anyways, like that's the way I'm thinking. I think that'd be cool. And then I want to print like A4 format, the same size as Russ and Randy. That magazine size with some nice cream paper, rough, no gloss. Yeah, it's the one the mirrors of Zalthun, I think, if I'm not mistaken. The one where it's like he's melting into the mirror, you know. And then he's launching 5. I haven't seen him in a minute. Like he's just been fucking working, bro. Russ, because he would, you know, like if you think of that like in contrast from like the past maybe year and a half, he was doing that and he would be like he'd go on streams and you know they're still streaming though, but he would go on other streams and stuff. But it's like when you're putting out that volume, that much when you're producing that many books a year, I could see how it's kind of like, maybe I don't go on as many streams to promote it, but I want to get my ship together and get my schedule together, man. I want to start promoting and doing more barbarian brunches. I like doing that. Get some more cats on. Yeah, late at night, right? Yeah, dude's a crusher, huh? He doesn't really have to promote too much. Let's see here. So we get this right here, like that. Yeah, that's cool, man. I can't wait to read that book. They're coming out with a Cole book too from Titan as well. That shit's gonna be fucking dope. So we'll have 2 Cole books out, 2 a year, and then Titan's coming out with the big announcement on the 24th. It's Conan related. It's not going to be. It's not going to be a comic or a novel or anything. I think it's going to be a video game or a movie or a cartoon. It's going to be a big announcement. Looking forward to that. But they've been working on a Cole book for like 3 years over there. They're trying to build up the fucking lore and stuff, and this world building. It's crazy. We got that Charlie Snogans coming back now a little bit more. I think they're gonna be coming out with the new Fatal book. I never even got the first one. That guy's a beast too, man. I love his artwork. I'm gonna get that Fatal book. Whoops. That's my work alarm to go to work. But I'm not going to work today. Let's see here. I'm drinking beer drawn. This thing's probably going to run out of ink pretty soon, but man, I love this pen. This thing's been going forever. This one's like special, this actual specific one. You're drinking tea, huh? Yeah, I've been drinking tea mostly now too. I'm just drinking because it's Father's Day. Yeah, I've been drinking black Thai tea. No, wait, no, it's black chai tea. Yeah, and also I've been drinking green tea. Yeah. Yeah, Russ is a beast, man. So cool. I was just thumbing through the new Atlantean right now. It fucking looks great. Oh man. I'm glad too Titan hasn't came out with the cool stuff yet either. You know. Then they got what is it? Blaze is doing the Sumerian. But I'm not really feeling it too much. I'm gonna probably pick it up though. They're doing one of my favorite stories next. You're drinking green tea, huh? I made some green tea with honey and I cut up some apple slices and put that in there. I also did a little bit of fresh chopped ginger and also some cayenne pepper for my wife. She was having some allergy. And some honey, some fresh, raw, local, organic honey. Yeah, that was some good shit right there. The only thing I needed was some garlic. This little mean. Yeah, I mean it's good for like allergies and whatnot, you know. It's kind of like a trippy like castle right here. Some weird tech. They got some weird tech in there too in Elric in one of the stories. Kind of Mobius style a little bit. Kind of weird. Yeah, get the honey local to your area. So 100%. We got a bunch of farmers markets out here too. Tons of them. A lot of, you know, in California, man, we're the largest producing producer. So it's like we got a lot of good shit out here. Just got to kind of jump on it, I guess. Take advantage of it. This is a crag right here. All right, you're gonna have to do a little bit of this. All right. Yeah, and I've noticed some of the like the Elric tech from like the comic books was kind of weird like that too, you know. But in the book, it's like that too. And I think it was the second or third novel. They talk about that. They start talking about wires and shit like that, and I was like, what? Okay, it's got some weird shit going on in here. I'm like, all right, that's cool. That's cool. Something fresh, you know. Yeah, but yeah, I'm probably gonna go to bed now. Wah. I pretty much have everything for now, kind of lined up what I'm doing. It's coming along. I got the spirals in there. Speaking of tea, I'm heading in to grab my own and chill on the couch. This piece is looking sick, bro. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Definitely check out those Elric audio. I mean, there's not much on YouTube, but there is some. Like it's one dude with a bunch of keyboards, and he does like the sounds, and it's okay. And then there's an Australian dude that reads the others. But some other channel took both of those and combined them together to where you have it all like in one order. You can listen to all of them. That's what I'm doing. So if you want, I could shoot it to you over on Twitter. So whenever you're ready, you can listen to it. I want to read the books, but I can't. Another book I want to read too is the Kane series. Like, but you can't find them anywhere. Bloodstone. It's just the paperback book with the Frank Frazetta cover. It's badass, dude. It's $80, bro. $80. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm trying to get Bloodstone, but I can't. You know, and like, I don't have time to read all these dope ass books because I'm too busy working, and I feel like I'm missing out on all this cool like dark fantasy shit, man. And sword and sorcery, and like, I just don't have time. Oh, you love my art? Oh, wow. Thanks, man. That means a lot coming from you, brother. I love your art too. And your color palette, man. It's fucking badass. I like it kind of reminds me of Guillermo del Toro a little bit. A good night, man. I'm actually, it's just, I'm going to go take a nap. Go sleep for like 4 hours, go watch Robin Hood, or wake up, make some bacon, make some coffee. Yeah. I'm doing the tea thing now, though. I'm all teed out. I got green tea. I bought green tea and black chai tea. The chai tea is delicious, and I've been losing weight too. I got this crazy this crazy like chest flexing bar thing I got from TikTok. It's fucking awesome. And I got my dumbbells. Yeah, a little bit of working out, you know, a little bit of exercise each day. If you could walk 30 minutes a day, that's killer. Cut out all the sugar, man, for like 5 days a week. Cut out a lot of the rice if you can. Me, I've been trying to eat a lot of like grilled chicken and cheese. I've been eating a lot of apples. My big meal is, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I've been eating grilled chicken breast, string cheese, and apples or fruits. That to me, that's like the best meal, you know, with no rice. I'm figuring out, for me, it's rice. That's the shit that's holding me back, because I really eat a lot of rice. Mm, yeah. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Happy Father's Day. I hope you guys have a great time tomorrow. It was great seeing you again, Mike. Hope your tea tastes delicious and you have a nice relaxing moment right now, your break. And I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow too, and I'm gonna do a little review of Robin Hood. Yeah, I don't think anybody's really talking about it or going to watch or nothing, but I have a feeling it's gonna be a good movie. But we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna do a little review about it. Let's see here. Oh, sorry. But yeah, thanks for watching. You guys are awesome. Always remember to be bold, be brave, and roll the bones to know your role. I'll see you guys next time. Stay fucking metal. Peace, guys.